Welcome to Financial Literacy Month. Today, I want to talk about finding financial balance, specifically through the idea of conscious spending. Financial literacy is the knowledge and confidence to make responsible and effective decisions to achieve financial well-being and stability. Achieving financial stability has a lot to do with finding balance. It's easy to yo-yo from one extreme to another, overspending, then cutting yourself off, then going back again. Spending money is a part of life. I think a lot of us, myself included, spend our money either without being fully present on the impact of our many small purchases or being fully aware of the money being spent, but needing that emotional comfort in the thing that we're buying. Unconscious spending can be through small purchases that add up, or it can be through buying that larger thing without examining why we're feeling the need to own it. So I want to talk a little bit more in depth about this idea of conscious spending, which doesn't mean not spending any money, but rather being mindful about where we spend it and why we're spending it. The idea of spending consciously is really just the idea of spending mindfully. It's the idea of operating our money manually rather than on autopilot. Or put another way, your choices with your money. A lot of companies advertise what they want you to spend your money on. If you don't spend your money mindfully, then you're letting someone else, normally a company, make that choice for you. For example, it's common in haul videos, social media posts, and list type articles to say X number of things you didn't know you needed. When you think about it, if you didn't know you need this thing, then do you really need it? If you actually needed something, you'd probably already know about it. The point of these types of videos is to get you to spend impulsively. And I want to explore that a little bit. When we deal with our finances, we're usually working with two competing drivers. What's rational and planned versus needing something to boost your mood, ease your stress, or entertain your boredom. When you make a budget, you're rationally setting out a plan. I want to save this much, I have these bills to pay, and I can maybe spend here and here. But as life goes, things happen around us that stress us out, emotionally, mentally, physically drain us, or make us feel like we're missing out. In order to comfort these feelings, we start spending driven by emotion, not really considering our budgets or just ignoring them altogether. It's easy to then enter the shame spiral, get frustrated and give up on the plan until things get tough, we look for an influx of money, and the cycle continues. A constant pendulum from one extreme to another. Also, this isn't something exclusive to students or to only a certain generation. This is something everyone of all ages, of all stages of life can struggle with. So how do we find balance? I think something really interesting to consider is what we're consuming online and through other media that may influence us into thinking we need a specific thing. We may think we're in control, but have you ever found yourself clicking on a link that takes you to a page where you can buy a specific thing suggested to you? It's not easy to not be influenced. It's easy to feel like you're missing out or falling behind, but to take control, consider reframing your thinking. Consider inspiration. The beauty of social media is that we can share our consumer experiences with each other. A recommendation can help us make an informed purchase, and a critical review can help us avoid a dud, but consider some of the recommendations that you're getting. Did you even want or need this item before someone mentioned it? Can you admire this thing without needing it for yourself? Do you need this specific item, or can it be saved later for inspiration? Are you being inspired or trapped into mimicry? Consider timing. Companies and social media are really good at influencing you into feeling like you're winning, but they say that there's a narrow window of time before that win becomes a loss. Consider the timing of the sale. Is this a last chance for a semi-annual sale, or is Black Friday and Cyber Monday just around the corner? Then holiday sales, Boxing Day sales, New Year's sales, end of season sales. Is this really your last chance to get this item on sale? Then consider the sale itself. Yeah, 3 boxes of cereal for $10 versus 1 for $4 is a deal, but if you get sick of cereal after the 4th week, was it really still a win? Consider your lifestyle. Sometimes what's advised as best is not what's actually best for you. For example, a leather coat may be a timeless wardrobe staple that's a good long-term investment, but do you walk across campus to get from one class to another? Can the leather deal with the Ottawa elements from Southam to Nickel? Just because something is right for one person doesn't mean it's right for your lifestyle and for right now. Consider your budget. Do you have a big expense coming up that you need to save for? Are you planning on going home for the holidays? Do you have new textbooks to buy? You might really want something, but it's important to make sure that all those future large purchases are taken care of too. By taking the time to think about these factors, inspiration versus mimicry, timing, lifestyle, how these fit into your budget, you can better understand your spending habits, become more conscious, and take control of how you spend your money. And this all leads to better overall financial balance. And it's a practice you can evolve and adapt as you continue to move through different stages of your life and through your different financial stages. Finding balance is a good way to feel confident and secure in your finances. Everyone will have their own methods of managing their money and their spending impulses. And something that worked in one phase of your life might not work in the next. So what are some of the methods that you use to spend more consciously? Comment below to help inspire someone else or to discover new methods to integrate into your life. Check out the links in the description for videos on how to make a budget, shopping tips, and credit scores. Thanks for watching. Bye. Either without being fully present on the impact of our many small purchases,